Hello everybody and welcome to Buffalo Bridal Association's Wedding Planning Weekly, brought to you by the Avanti Mansion and Key Video Productions. I'm Beth Clark.
And I'm Ben Fantaschi. Our show is all about introducing you to trustworthy, local business professionals that have one mission: to make your wedding day dreams come true.
That's right, Ben. Later in the half hour, we'll be showcasing some of today's hottest fashions, featuring some great Gatsby-style dresses, and in our BBA Q&A segment, we visit with Jim Slayman, owner of Premier Sound and Function Photo Booths. Jim's got some great advice on questions to ask your entertainment company before signing on the dotted line. Here's an interesting stat. Did you know that the cost of a wedding in Western New York is a little over $24,000? So if you're in the planning stage, it makes sense to surround yourself with good advice. You may even consider hiring a consultant.
I know I did for my wedding, and I host a wedding show. Here's BBA member Tammy Pappy with more on why that may be a good idea for you too.
Hi, I'm Tammy Pappy with Heavenly Weddings, and I've been assisting brides for over 20 years. My clients become my friends before they become brides. Let me introduce Erica Rodriguez so she can tell you our story.
I know that I always wanted a wedding planner because I wanted someone to help me plan and organize the day. With a wedding planner, they are very organized. They have to be. And really, once I went through it, I realized it's worth it. Like, it's not that, costly. You can afford it, and it's actually worth every bit of it. In order to enjoy your day and not to worry about all the little things that could go wrong or do go wrong, somebody else can take that stress away from you so that you can enjoy your day. And to have that is just priceless. I feel like I never really got to that point where I felt stressed because I felt that Tammy was always taking care of the things that need to be taken care of. I never felt like Tammy was intruding on the decisions I made or in my personal space. Like, I always felt like I could go to her. I felt like I could trust her. I felt like I was able to get my needs met through her, because sometimes when you go over things with your parents, they try to plan and make the decisions for you, and Tammy made it all about what I wanted or what my husband and I wanted. So that's what made it special, because we were able to plan our own wedding and not have other people tell us what to do. My mom absolutely loved the fact that I had a wedding planner, because she actually had her own floral business for weddings, and she loved the fact that I was able to work with somebody that knew what they were doing and could help and assist me along the way. If you're a bride-to-be, don't go anywhere else. Use Heavenly Weddings. Tammy can give you the service that you're looking for. She can give you the trusting relationship and all the reassurance that you need to know that your wedding day is going to go well.
My goal as a wedding planner is to give you the opportunity to be a guest at your own wedding. In other words, to really enjoy your day. So call me or visit my website at heavenlyweddings.com.
Thank you, Erica and Tammy. There's some food for thought. A great way to meet face-to-face with dozens of Buffalo Bridal Association wedding vendors all on the same day is at Buffalo Bridal Expo. And it's happening just 2 weeks from today, Sunday, January 26th.
Along with great fashion previews, we have some fantastic prizes to give away that day. Earlier this week, I had the opportunity to speak with Tammy Polino, owner of Kalu Salon and chair of our Expo Prize Department. Hey Tammy, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Ben.
Tammy, every bride understands how important the right hairstyle and makeup is on her wedding day. They want to look as fabulous in person as they do in the professional photos, so it's all about finding just the right salon. Where does a bride start, and what are some of the pitfalls to look out for?
Most of our brides start by talking to their personal stylist at Kalu. And definitely a big pitfall to look for is to make sure your salon has a backup plan the day of your wedding.
So, backup plan, what do you mean by that?
Let's say, for example, the day of your wedding, your stylist, who you have known for all these years, gets sick or has a family emergency and can't make it into the salon that day. What is the salon going to do? Do they have staff to back up that stylist and make sure that you and your wedding party are fully accommodated the most important day of your life?
That is great advice, Tammy. Now, Kalu is a full-service salon and spa. What services do you have to offer the bride and the groom?
For the bride, we have your typical massages, facials, manicures, pedicures, wedding day hair, makeup, lash extensions, spray tanning services. Guess what we have for you, the groom?
What do you got?
We have massages. We have professional haircuts, including a professional eyebrow shaping for the day of your wedding. We have pedicures, we have manicures specific for the men in our lives. We have bridal parties that we do, bachelorette parties and stagettes and showers. Anything you could possibly need to make your planning and the day of your wedding perfect, we can do.
Tell me about the trial run. Why is that important?
A trial run is just as important as planning any other part of your wedding. As you're planning your wedding, you go and you have cake tasting, you have menu tasting for your reception, you visit your photographer multiple times, you sit down with your DJ multiple times. You wouldn't walk into a salon the day of your wedding for the very first time and expect a stylist to know exactly what you want and how you want to look on the day of your wedding. We always encourage every one of our brides to come in for a trial hair and makeup run to make sure the day of your wedding is perfect without any mistakes.
I know that 2 weeks from today, your company is exhibiting at Buffalo Bridal Expo at Seneca Niagara Casino. Why should couples attend, and what can they expect to find at the expo?
I think the more important question, Ben, is why wouldn't couples attend the Bridal Expo? They're going to find everything that they need to make their wedding absolutely perfect, from the best photographers in Western New York to the best DJs to, of course, the best salons. They're going to be able to plan their entire wedding all in one day, backed up by the Buffalo Bridal Association's seal of approval.
In addition to having your booth at the expo, you're in charge of prizes, which is a pretty big undertaking. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Ben, we have some amazing prizes for the expo this year. Let's start out with a free bridal shower coming in from one of our awesome exhibitors.
Talking free, how about Tuxedo Junction's free rental tuxedo?
You have a rental, I have a whole retail package from Tuxedo Junction. $500 value includes your entire tuxedo, from jacket to pants to cufflinks to garment bag.
Toy Brothers Entertainment photo booth with upgraded props.
How about $500 worth of K-Lou Salon gift certificates being tossed out to our brides this year?
I'll take a few of those.
How about, hey Tammy, do you like wine?
I love wine.
Do you like the country?
I happen to live in the country.
How about Wine Country Getaway, courtesy of one of our members?
I'd really like to get on that one. I've got a $500 gift certificate, good for purchase of your wedding cake, to Olson's Bakery, who are celebrating their 25th year in business this year.
Marv and Lisa Olson, charter members of the Buffalo Bridal Association, congratulations on that.
Ben, I've got a pair of Sabres tickets this year going out at the expo.
Tammy, it is raining Sabres tickets. It's always raining cash, tickets, over $30,000 in prizes at the Buffalo Bridal Expo.
Ben, I have one more prize I have to tell you about before we stop. I have a $1,000 gift certificate towards the purchase of your wedding gown and veil package coming in from Bridal Chateau.
It's all happening in just 14 days at Seneca Niagara Casino in beautiful Niagara Falls, New York. It's Buffalo Bridal Expo 2014, and it's going to be a great event filled with fashion shows throughout the day, magnificent tablescapes, and over $30,000 in prizes. Best of all, it's your chance to shop dozens of service providers and find the people with whom you feel most comfortable. You'll find everything you need at the expo, so it's possible for you to plan your whole wedding in one great day. Thanks a lot, Tammy, for all you're doing to make the expo a success.
Thanks, Ben, for having me, and I can't wait to meet every bride who comes to the expo this year.
Stay with us, everybody. There's lots more to come right after these messages.
This portion of the program is sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD.
With over 85 colors to coordinate with any gown, Bridesmaids gowns have met their match at Tuxedo Junction. Request free color swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be caught on tape. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding videographer is trust. Trust Key Productions to capture every scene, every emotion, with broadcast quality equipment and a professional, unobtrusive style. The key is trust. Brides have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Productions. Call 884-5391 to request a free demo or visit us on the web at keyvideo.com.
Concerned about the perfect vest and tie color to match your bridesmaids gowns? No problem. Order free fabric swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream. You know, too often choosing the entertainment for your reception is left to the end of your overwhelming wedding to-do list, but it shouldn't be. Not only does music set the appropriate mood, but a skilled master or mistress of ceremonies will gracefully guide your guests from one spotlight moment to another. And practically speaking, the best performers are often booked well in advance.
Right now, BPA Director Michael Fantaski is with Jim Slayman, owner of Premier Sound and Function Photo Booths, with more on this topic.
One of the most important aspects of your wedding day planning is choosing the right entertainment. Because after all, you're throwing the biggest party of your life. So it's important that before you sign on the dotted line, you ask your DJ the right questions. Welcome to Wedding Planning Weekly, Jim.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing fine. Jim, Premier Sound has been around for about 20 years now, and your company is one of the industry leaders. What's the first tip you would suggest to newly engaged couples who are looking for their entertainment?
Mike, I like to suggest to potential clients that I meet with to seek out information from a variety of sources. You've got the internet, you've got friends and colleagues who've planned weddings and have chosen DJs. Of course, there's the BBA. And at this point, I tell them there's no pressure to make a decision. So just take it all in, relax. You're just doing your preliminary research.
But before you know it, the wedding day is fast approaching, so you've got to narrow down your search. I would think you'd want to make sure that the company, for instance, is properly insured. This is just part of the research that brides should now really be digging into.
Absolutely, Mike. Once you do your preliminary research in tip one, then you're going to narrow your list down to a few companies that you're really going to want to take a closer look at.
What's another tip, Jim?
Mike, another tip you're really going to want to think about is the DJ personality. What type of a DJ do you want for your particular event? You want somebody really outgoing? Do you want somebody more laid back, just making those basic announcements? Do you want to have a big, huge dance party or more of a laid back cocktail type reception?
Okay. How about cost? Should cost be a major factor?
Mike, I feel price shouldn't be the major factor. I'll be honest with you, it's probably the first question that we get asked. And I think a big reason for that is because they don't know what else to ask. And as a DJ industry, maybe we haven't done a great job in educating our clients in exactly everything that we do when it comes to the wedding reception.
And I say it all the time on this program, get to know your wedding service provider, build a relationship. Why is building a relationship with your DJ so important?
Building a relationship is huge, especially when it comes to DJs, because they're really going to be the face of your reception. The DJ company that you choose is going to want to be in line with your vision for your wedding, the type of party that you're going to want to throw, the vibe you're going for. So when DJs and their clients can match up personality-wise, we know that we're going to reflect your personal vision and style for the party.
Great information, Jim. When it comes to choosing your reception entertainment, do your homework, narrow the field, think about the type of DJ personality you want. Don't let price be the only factor, and get to know your DJ well before you walk into your reception hall. And these are just a few tips to consider before signing on the dotted line.
Thanks, Michael and Jim. Shop your reception entertainment wisely, because as we say week after week, couples who are planning to get married are about to spend more money than they ever have on things they've never purchased from businesses they've probably never heard of.
And that's why it's so important to choose businesses from the roster of the Buffalo Bridal Association when planning every aspect of your wedding day, from sound to style.
At Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now, find your perfect match. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go. With the newest styles and the latest trends, we carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
Closed captioning provided by
Elio DePaulo's. We cater to your dreams. Elio DePaulo's restaurant, ringside lounge, and banquet facility. Elio DePaulo's. We cater to your dreams.
If you only make it to one bridal show before your wedding, this is the Show Up Shows and you won't want to miss it. It's Buffalo Bridal Expo, featuring fashion shows throughout the day and thousands of dollars in prizes for brides and grooms. Come to the expo, the Buffalo Bridal Expo, Sunday, January 26th at Seneca Niagara Casino, and plan your whole wedding in one great day. Tickets are free, but they're going fast. Register today at buffalobridalexpo.com or call 566-1116. That's 566-1116.
With Frontier Catering, it's easy to show your good taste. Chef Art Christie uses time-tested techniques and authentic family recipes to create a custom menu that showcases your personal style and your venue. And with Frontier Catering, your food is prepared fresh, on site. For corporate events, unforgettable weddings, and other signature celebrations, it has to be Frontier Catering.
You know, when F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote The Great Gatsby, I bet he had no idea that it would spark such a bridal fashion trend almost 100 years later. But he did, and we've got some great Gatsby gowns to show you right here on Wedding Planning Weekly.
But before we unveil these gowns, let's take a look inside one of Western New York's most beautiful venues, the Avanti Mansion.
Founded in 1999, the Avanti Mansion, situated on a 27-acre estate, offers 3 distinctive venue sites and has been host to hundreds of weddings. Our philosophy is simple: help our clients create the event of their dreams without the normal stress associated with wedding planning.
The Avanti Mansion is not a banquet hall. We are a wedding venue, which means from the very first phone call to the day of your wedding, you're working with an experienced bridal consultant to create the wedding of your dreams. One of the greatest joys of my job is being embraced by the bridal couples and their families, which I guess comes from the passion that I have to ensure that all of their details are taken care of.
Known as one of the most beautiful banquet facilities in Western New York, the unique blend of Southern charm and modern function, along with brilliant food presentations, makes the Avanti Mansion the #1 choice for brides and grooms who want only the best for their guests.
Here at the Avanti Mansion, we prepare 5-star quality food for our wedding venue. Scratch-based cooking, straight from the kitchen, flowing right to the dining room table. One of the many things that make us unique at the Avanti Mansion is our live grill dinner service, available in the garden venue, where we bring the kitchen out to you. And then to our entrees, our traditional filet mignon with demi-glaze and our client favorite macadamia nut crusted chicken. And if that's not enough, wait until you try our desserts. The Avanti Mansion is a culinary experience your guests will never forget.
Outside, the mansion guests enjoy an evening under the stars, dancing beneath our tented reception venue. The stately Amore Ballroom seats 250 and offers its own private ceremony area and covered patio. The beautiful Amore Library is designed for quaint and romantic functions and can also be combined with the grand Amore Ballroom. Always at your service are our experienced staff and certified wedding planners, ready to bring together all the details of your event, thus providing a smooth, worry-free experience. The Avanti Mansion takes pride in ensuring that your event is more than you dreamed it could be, from start to finish.
Today's brides and grooms are looking for a unique experience. They want a wedding that reflects both their relationship and their individual personalities. But at the same time, they're refusing to settle for anything they've seen at other weddings. Our couples want an event that goes beyond great food and decor. They're expecting quality and value. And that's what the entire team here at the Avanti Mansion works tirelessly to deliver to each client.
All it takes is one turn onto the inviting tree-lined driveway for time to slow and the enchantment to begin. The Avanti Mansion, setting the standard for luxurious weddings in Western New York.
We're here at the Bridal Chateau to look at some vintage wedding gowns. Everyone has been loving the Gatsby-inspired dresses. And the great thing about the vintage looks is because they come full circle around, your dress never really goes out of style. So let's take a look at a few examples. Our first gown here has a beautiful lace overlay. It's a little bit more of a slip silhouette. Very slim, very elegant, a little bit more minimalist. And the great thing about this dress is you have two different options. So this is quite vintage with the lace overlay, but if you really want that Gatsby feel, it's going to look awesome when you take that off and look at it as just a slip dress. Very simplistic, very clean lines, and it looks great on all sizes. This is actually our modest cut version. We do have a separate version that has a little bit lower neckline and a spaghetti strap instead of the sleeve. Next, I'm going to show you this beautiful, almost modern meets vintage Hollywood. You've got the clean lines and a little bit more of a modern silhouette, but then you've got this gorgeous beading. And we're starting to see more necklines more than ever. And you've just got these delicate little beads with some pops of Swarovski crystal, so that means you're going to shine. So it balances it off with a little bit more of a slim silhouette and a plainer skirt because you want your neckline to shine. And how about that framing, your face? If you have some big curls, maybe pink curls or waves, it will look so vintage Hollywood. Then we also have this beautiful Gatsby-inspired dress. It's got a very Art Deco-like look to the beading, very centered. And for having a fully beaded dress, it's really not that heavy because again, you've almost got like a slip underliner, very clean lines. This actually does have a plunging front and back, so it's a little bit more for the daring bride. It's only available in the champagne, so it's definitely a dress for the bride that wants to be the center of attention. This is a show-stopping dress. Now over here I have more of a bateau neckline, kind of a bib cut. This is more of like an echo of the 20s and 30s era. You actually have a champagne liner, so it gives it a little bit more of that older flair to it. And you've got these beautiful lace appliques that just pop with the color that's brought from underneath. Now we can carry the vintage theme out throughout all of your accessories. On the side here, I have a couple of vintage headpieces. We have a Juliet cap, which is very 20s, 30s, and then we've got this beautiful English net blusher. You've got this fascinator. Again, it's going to give you a very vintage feel, and it's very minimalist, so I mean you can add it to any dress. You don't have to have a vintage looking dress to have that overall feel. You can definitely carry it throughout your accessories to go with any gown. We also have this beautiful headpiece, again echoes the 20s and 30s with a flapper-esque look to it and a cute little faux bob, and this beautiful dress. Again, with the vintage you can do a simple dress but with pops of flavor that really have a main focus to the dress. You've got these wonderful lines, the big Swarovski crystals again just shine beautifully in the light, and this back is just spectacular. It carries throughout the strap and then just a little bit around the waist. It accents the waistline, very lovely, and it also gives you a little bit more of a fit so that you feel comfortable in the gown. So why don't you come on in to Bridal Chateau so you can just see all of the styles that they have to offer.
At Bridal Chateau, we scan through thousands of dresses and travel thousands of miles to choose our selection for our store. Our goal is to offer Western New York's brides the highest quality dresses and accessories and offer them at affordable prices. Stop on in to our salon to personally see our collections. Look at the beading, feel the fabrics, try on the fit. You will see and feel the Bridal Chateau difference.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
Niagara Falls, the honeymoon capital of the world, is also the bridal show capital of the world. Experience Buffalo Bridal Expo at Seneca Niagara Casino, Saturday, February 2nd and Sunday, February 3rd, and plan your wedding all in one great day. Enjoy high-energy fashion shows and aisle after aisle of only the best wedding vendors. Taste the cakes, sit in the limos, and check out the latest table displays for your celebration. Get your free tickets online at buffalobridalexpo.com or call the hotline number 566-1116.
Another Key Video production.
When choosing a florist for your wedding, it's all about quality, style, and service. Teresa Maroney from Floral Accents is the expert, and she's ready to guide you every step of the way.
That's all the time we have for this edition of Wedding Planning Weekly, sponsored by the Avanti Mansion and Key Video Productions.
But before we leave, I want to encourage you to go to your computers, jump online, and check out BuffaloBridalAssociation.com. You'll find info about the organization, links to all of our members, and a page where you can register for free tickets to the Buffalo Bridal Expo coming to Seneca Niagara Casino and Hotel January 26th. We're calling it the Show of Shows because Buffalo Bridal Expo is not just for the ladies. Guys, there'll be great discounts, opportunities to meet with the vendors, sit in limos, taste the cakes. We're even giving away thousands of dollars in prizes. It'll be a great day and you don't want to miss it.
And we're only 2 weeks away, so get your free tickets today. We'll be back here on this same station next week at the same time, and we hope you'll join us then. For the television crew at Key Video Productions and everyone here at Wedding Planning Weekly, I'm Beth Clark.
And I'm Ben Fantasky. Good night, everybody.